You can just introduce yourself.
Okay.
Why do you travel? Why do you leave the comfort of your house?
So I'm Dustin Pfundheller. I like to travel everywhere. I've been to every country in the world, and I'm still traveling. One of the coolest things about traveling is breaking stereotypes. That's what really got me to love traveling. There's so many times I went to places where I had one image, maybe from the news or the media, and I go there, and it's completely the opposite, and it is so special, and I have a wonderful experience. And with that, the more I traveled and the more I went to countries that weren't as popular for tourists, the better experience I had. And that's one of the reasons that I'm here in Pakistan again, is because this country unfortunately doesn't get the tourism it should get. But lucky for me, by being a tourist, I get a really authentic experience here, and an experience I can have nowhere else in the world.
The experience that you came to Pakistan earlier, right?
Yes.
You were scared, you wouldn't want to stay here.
So yeah, this is my second time visiting Pakistan, and being from America, I came 3 years ago, and I was quite scared to visit Pakistan. And I wanted to visit every country, so I figured to be able to visit Pakistan, I would only be there in the daylight. So I arrived at, I believe, 7 in the morning, and I made sure my flight was 8 p.m., so I would never be in Pakistan when it was dark out and dangerous, and that was my trip. And so when I came, I went to Islamabad, and I had a tour, and the tour company, unfortunately, had the time wrong, or they didn't show up. And so luckily I had a friend on couch surfing that I messaged, and he's like, "Oh, come hang out with us." And so I went to a local home, and he had a bunch of other guys over, and they all had motorcycles, and they took me all around the city for the entire day. And it wasn't dangerous at all. I had an amazing experience. I wasn't expecting it at all. Phenomenal time. And obviously that's why I came a second time, to see more of Pakistan. And I was just, that's what I love, is when stereotypes, again, I thought it would be dangerous, and it was completely wrong. This country is completely safe.
How did you find the hospitality in Pakistan?
Amazing. The hospitality has been, like, again, I can't believe it. They don't let me pay for anything. Like, even just now coming here, like the motorbike, I made him wait. I made him do all this stuff, and I took a motorbike taxi, which is a interesting experience. Anyway, and he refused to let me pay him any more than what the amount was, which I didn't understand, because I had to make him wait. I had to go exchange money. He did all these extra favors for me, and again, like even the taxis won't accept anything more than the right pay. And I don't know. Everywhere I go, the restaurants, everybody has been so friendly. It's an amazing experience, and it's been way better than I ever expected.
So how did you find the food, or the whole experience of culinary?
You might not realize how lucky that you guys are to be here when it comes to food. Like, it's unreal. You can just walk through the market or almost anywhere, and there are so many food options. And like my hardest time in Pakistan is I only have one stomach, and I can't eat everything. It's crazy. I'll buy one thing, and I'll be with a bunch of friends. It'll be really good, and then they'll be like, "Oh, try this other thing, and try this other thing." And by the time the night's done, I've ate like 8 different dishes, and like can't even walk, and everything. Like, I can't believe how many times they just mix a bunch of things together, and I have no idea what it is.
Apart from this sort of thing that you get to experience the cultural authenticity and get to see different picture, what's the best thing about traveling? Do you grow as a person?
Yeah, I think it really opens you up to the world. I mean, some of the biggest surprises was to find people in a country, say like Pakistan, and I'm from America, that are more similar to me than people in my own neighborhood in America. And so that was what was so amazing, is that really the whole world, we share the same values of family, hard work, wanting to help each other out. And again, I think the thing I really loved was finding people more similar to me.
Do you think one should be, open for surprises?
You should definitely be open for surprises, but it really depends what type of travel you're going for. If you're with like a family and a large group of people, being really open might be really hard to organize. That's why I love traveling on my own as a solo traveler, because the only one that schedule gets ruined if something changes or some surprise happens is my own schedule. So that's a lot easier when you travel on your own.
What one city has attracted you the most?
It's hard, because I really liked like all of them. They had a little bit different flavor. I mean, I really like Karachi. I really like that, you know, it's near the ocean, so you could go there. You could go up north. It was just near a lot of different places to travel to. Islamabad also, like, they had the mountains right outside the city. And yeah, so Lahore, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I liked all the major cities, and again, I really tried to not just see the major cities, but travel outside the cities and see the countryside as well. And they all just had a little bit something different.
So when you are away from home in a strange country, in a strange place, in a strange city, what's your 2 a.m. thought?
Again, after so many years of traveling and everything being safe, I really don't have anything currently. I mean, now it's just, did I lose my passport or something like that would be my biggest fear, just because I would be then late to going back to work. So I mean, there really isn't any danger. I don't have any really negative thoughts with traveling. I'm always just really excited about the next place I'm gonna go.
Something that I haven't asked, but you wanted to share it with the world.
I just really encourage people to come visit Pakistan. It's really, again, it broke all my stereotypes. I thought it was going to be dangerous, like I said, 3 years ago. And as a tourist, that's one of the best things, because you'll be the only one visiting sites that anywhere else in the world would be flooded with too many tourists. And so I just really encourage people to come travel and come visit here. Okay, so the one thing that kind of surprised me was, as I'm taking motorbike taxis, it's usually only the driver with a helmet. And that meant myself. I didn't have a helmet when I was in a taxi. And the other thing that really surprised me is that also means if a man is driving and the woman's in the back seat or the back of the bike, she's not wearing a helmet. And so, I don't know, I think for safety reasons, I really encourage people here in Pakistan to wear helmets. Your head is so important. You never know when a car can pull out of you, or a motorbike, and a small accident could be severe if you fall the wrong way. So I really encourage everyone to wear helmets. It's really important. Oh, so if you'd like I traveled, like I said, to every country, and I am continuing traveling. And if you'd like to know more about my experience here in Pakistan and other places I go, you could follow me on Instagram at Wandering Dentist, or also Facebook with the same name. And my name is Dustin Pfundheller too, so you can just search my name. Thank you.